The idea that leapt out when I was reading the report was something that was mentioned right at the end by Alan Sykes, and that is that project managers, they need other members of their team to ensure that projects are sensible and achievable for all participants, you know, both internal and external. And upon reflection on the experiences that I've had as a communications professional working in the sector and working closely with project managers, is that there is great correlation between the skills of my role and that of a project manager. And the most successful projects I've been on in terms of, you know, gearing towards, you know, success and completion and meeting people's expectation is a strong partnership between those team of individuals, the communications lead and the project manager. And that's because, as the report rightly, I think, points out, is that project managers' key skill is to identify their team's skills and strengths, but also their weaknesses. And actually, a correlation between these two roles can really help further that. You've got two individuals who are really on the same page, working to the same goal. But with that partnership, you can actually fill those gaps that are missing from perhaps the more technical, traditional, operational side of a project team. I hate to use the word soft skills, but you know, things such as relationship building is something that really comes to the fore for a communications lead, and is certainly a gap that I think most people would agree is something that is not necessary. You know, it's not a necessity for an operations lead to understand that. They've got enough things to think about down on site. So, you know, if we take public relations, we take communications as a professional, what I'm concerned about is improving and maintaining reputation. And one of the key factors raised in the report is the importance of internal as well as external relationships, and it really picks up on the idea of how much internal morale can affect the success of a project. And again, that's something that as a PR professional, you're trained in that area. You are trained to not only communicate with external parties, but with also internal parties. And again, as echoed and alluded to, something that perhaps other parts of the team may not be accustomed to delivering. So we can fill those gaps in collaboration with a project manager who can identify issues and challenges. And as the report highlighted, we can ensure that through good communication that teams have the belief, the perseverance, the stamina to deliver these projects, especially when they're going for 10, 15 years. And they really are hard. I don't think anyone watching this is going to deny that. But as well, you know, we can help manage the expectations then of key stakeholders externally. The report constantly highlights the challenges of political stakeholders. Again, a lot of project managers in our team are shoved into that arena and expected to know what they're doing. That's something that comms professionals can come into, bring a level of specialism expertise and collaborate really successfully to manage throughout a project.